Welcome to the Jeffers Corporation, the largest and friendliest and most profitable corporation in the history of mankind.
Morning, Mr. Jeffers.
Jeffers, morning, George.
Jeffers, morning. Jeffers, morning, Todd.
Today is Thursday. There are 1,200 minutes of productivity remaining before the weekend.
Jeffers, morning, Level 3 Visioneer, George Washington Winston Hammerman speaking.
Jeffers, morning, George. It's Charisma on level 4.
Morning.
I wanted to call before. I noticed you got in a little early.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know. Early bird. Whatever that is.
I got in early, too. George, there's some rumors swirling around up here about your employee, Mike. I'll let you know as soon as I find anything out. I'm sending today's workload now. Goodbye, George.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
That was Charisma on Level 4.
There are 1,199 minutes of productivity remaining before the weekend.
Jeffers, morning, Level 3 Visioneer, George Washington
Hi,
Winston.
George. It's Charisma.
Hi.
George, level 5 just called and asked me to let you know that, Mike won't be in today. Apparently he exploded last night.
Exploded?
He was found in his garage. There will be an announcement. Goodbye, George.
Okay, goodbye.
That was Charisma on Level 4. Mike won't be joining us today.
How come?
Apparently, according to Charisma on Level 4, last night he exploded. He was found in his garage.
He didn't seem like the type who would explode.
Jeffers, morning level 2s and 3s and 4s. Jeffers salute to all of you. This is level 5 with a morning report straight from the desk of Mr. Jeffers. A sad announcement this morning, Jeffers citizens. A level 3 tunt, a hard-working employee named Mike, is no longer with us. A brief ceremony will be held in the level 3 tunt cafeteria at 10 a.m. for any level 3s interested in attending. Jeffers tip of the day. What is good for the company is good for all of us.
There are 1,198 minutes of productivity remaining before the weekend.
Morning, this is George.
Jeffers, morning, George. The level 5s told me to tell you that you're going to have a new employee.
that new employee.
To replace Mike. Goodbye, George.
Okay, goodbye. We're gonna have a new employee
With us?
to replace Mike.
Is it a girl?
I don't know.
I said I didn't think Mike looked like the type to explode, but I knew he would. He said he was tired. They say that is one of the signs.
Well, lots of people are tired and they're perfectly fine.
My therapist tells me if I don't pull the trigger on my gun once every hour, I might explode.
Do you ever think about exploding, George?
Of course not.
I hope the new person's a girl.
Okay, let's get back to work.
Have you ever known anyone who's exploded?
My friend exploded.
Mike?
Ted.
Sometimes I think about exploding.
Sorry. Look, I know that everyone is very excited with the new employee and all the distractions, but we still have a lot of work to do, and, we need to do our work. If we don't do our work, then it's going to be complete chaos. Hello?
Is this George Washington Winster Hammerman on level 3?
Yes.
This is level 5. We have a situation on level 3, sector 2. Mr. Jeffers would like you to remain productive.
Yeah, Mr. Jeffers?
Yes.
Of course. Okay. There's a situation on level 3. Mr. Jeffers wants us to remain productive.
Mr. Jeffers?
Hello.
This is level 5. Mr. Jeffers thanks you.
Mr. Jeffers himself?
Of course.
Mr. Jeffers thanks us.
Himself?
Of course.
There are 1,197 minutes of productivity remaining before the weekend.
I've done away with the audience. From now on, it is just me and you. Close your eyes. I want you to listen. Happiness is. With us now is Laura Hoon, author of a brilliant, excellent, tremendous work, 10,000 Things to Be Happy About.
My favorite fun things to help others.
Because we can never be happy enough.
That's right, Sarah.
And if you wanna be happy and have lots of friends, eat fried chicken makes a difference. And if you wanna have fun and not blow to pieces, eat fried chicken, it's delicious.
So round yet so cold.
Hey, honey?
Ice cream, also cold. Oh, here's an interesting one. A 12-gauge shotgun.
I named mine Lewis.
Hello, Louis.
I want some chicken.
I noticed there are numerous mentions of butter. Apple butter, pear butter, butterscotch, buttered lamb.
Butter is very versatile.
I'll be in the,
Swedish butter.
Oh, that's butter used as a vaginal lubricant.
Woohoo! Just vaginal?
Well, you know.
Because butter doesn't discriminate.
No, it doesn't.
As you might imagine,
Howard?
living with wolves can be extremely rewarding.
Howard, it's your father.
We'll discuss factors such as establishing dominance.
I brought some chicken, Howard. It's delicious.
Pack mentality that once mastered will help you
Howard?
Wildest of animals.
We should have turned right about 10 miles ago. I think we're lost.
There's a book I need to buy.
That sounds fun.
Like I say, turn left and
No,
circle back
sweetheart,
around.
please, no. Remember what happened last time?
I don't know. If I was Tommy, I would have given Suzanne a little while longer. At least until after the Oscars.
Dear, if you say so.
Thank you. Isn't this pretty?
Howard didn't come out of his room after coming home from school. Your brother called. I don't know why.
My brother called.
A man from work called and said you don't have to go to work tomorrow. Are you going to the doctor? Are you going to watch television?
Yes.
Oh, I turned the volume down. Will you hum? I can still hear the electricity from the screen. Will you hum, please?
Stare straight ahead. Smile, please.
Raise your arm. Raise your right arm. Raise your left arm. All right. Put them down, yeah.
Turn to your right.
A little faster. A little faster.
Turn to your left. Smile, please.
Mr. Winster Hammerman, you seem like someone who's able to follow orders well. You have a desire to please. You're a pleasant, affable sort of fellow who doesn't seem to want much, perhaps just to be included. Judging from the somewhat dull look in your eyes, I would rate your intelligence at average. All of which is good. Problem is, your brain scans came back negative. So it's very difficult for me to make a diagnosis because you see, normally, passive men like yourself are not the sort of men who suffer from dreams. How long ago did they start?
About a month or so ago.
What do you see when you dream? Do you remember?
I'm living in my sleep. I mean, I think it's a long time ago when it happens. And, I'm George Washington.
George Washington.
Am I gonna explode?
Uter Norman has had great success with his dream products in the past. I'm going to have these products shipped to you immediately. However, to answer your question, we have yet to isolate the connection between dreaming and exploding. Now, regardless, it's a bad sign that you're dreaming. Dreams are dangerous. They cause instability and pain, and that's why we don't like to talk about them. But the most important thing for you to remember is to remember that in this world, in our world, dreams are never real.
George Washington Winster Hammerman. Hey, there he is. As you can see, unlike his ancestors, George Washington Winster Hammerman has chosen an ordinary calling. George works as a level 3-ton Jeffers. The property you see here has been in the family ever since it first settled.
Honey, hi. How was your day? How was the thing? It's number 435 of my book. Dinner soon, okay? Put your new clothes on.
Howard, your mother made some dinner.
Do you suffer from constipation?
Can I get 50,000? I've got...
Are you a tunt? Would you like to become one?
The CDC has released this updated list of explosion symptoms after careful review of the growing explosion epidemic. Impotence or a general lack of sex drive, trouble sleeping, binge eating, if you feel like your life has no meaning, if you feel smothered like your chest is caving in, if you sometimes fantasize about living in another place or time, or fantasize at all.
Mackluster, PD, MD.
Was your show good? So was mine. Do you want to try? I bought some AIDS. The guy at the crotch stop said these were his favorite. They say talking dirty works. That's what Betty says, too.
Betty.
Betty Beaver.
Oh.
Betty Beaver's hungry for a log. Sorry.
Sorry for what?
I don't know. Please don't explode.
Nobody's gonna explode.
I'm gonna churn butter tomorrow.
Sounds fun.
Buttered squash. Buttered caramel.
Nice weekend.
Buttered herring. Buttered acorns. Buttered lamb.
Chance to relax.
Buttered corn. Corn on the cob.
Relax.
What are you gonna do this weekend?
Usual, I guess.
It was a time of darkness. A time when suffering ruled the land. But, as he has throughout history, man supplied his own answer to his own problems. In this case, it was one man, a simple man, with a simple plan and a name. And his name was Mr. Jeffers.
Oh, hello. If you're watching this, that means that you're one of the thousands, millions of lucky citizens who has joined the Jeffers Corporation. And let me be the first to say, you're going to enjoy it here. Isn't that right, Maddie?
That's right, Mr. Jeffers.
Here at the Jeffers Corporation, we believe in working hard and productivity, but we also believe in team. Super job.
Because it was the Jeffers Corporation that first recognized how profitable society could be if we all forgot ourselves and just worked together. Working together has provided us with jobs and happiness. A world built of peace and plastic, where everything is wonderful and above all, magic.
Good job, Mr. Jeffers.
We've got great things in store for the future because the Jeffers way is the way. Don't take my word for it. Just listen to this guy.
The Jeffers way is the way. Thank you, Mr. Jeffers.
That's right, you.
Jeffers Corporation does not support combustible activities or the belief in dreams.
Hey, you have any questions? This is your desk. Welcome to level 3.
There are 3,056 minutes of productivity remaining before the weekend.
George? Hi. Hi. I don't want to be, I don't want to question the McBoot, but are you sure that he is the proper fit for level 3?
The McBoot examination is the cornerstone of our placement in productivity, Cindy. It has proven infallible.
I think he's eating raw hamburger.
Problem, boss?
No, not at all.
Down on level 2, they let us eat. Level 2. I scored a boot on the McPoot. Worked on level 2 before I went to prison. I came back last week. I took that test again. I scored a tunt.
Prison.
They told me that a tunt is social, but introspective, desiring a team environment to thrive in.
Tunt.
So can I eat?
I don't. Does anybody have a problem with it?
There are 3,055 minutes of productivity remaining before the weekend.
George Washington Winston Hammerman, level 3 Visioneer.
Hi, George. It's Charisma on level 4.
Hi.
How was your weekend? Did you get a chance to relax?
Yeah.
George, level 5 asked me to check and see how the new tunt was doing.
Well, we're just getting acquainted.
George, level 5 also asked me to call and see that everything went well with the doctor.
Well, everything still works, I guess.
I just wanted to check. The McPoot never lies, but sometimes it can be hard accepting your place. Goodbye, George.
What is the secret ingredient for an explosion-free life? It's called dihydrogen chlorate, and this wonderful chemical is only found in one place, Las Vegas.
We don't get out much. Honey, hi!
Come and join us, brother. We were just discussing how Satan is working in the world today.
Do you hear voices? Voices telling you to stray from the path society has laid before us? Well, that could be Satan telling you, wanting you to explode, brother.
number 700.
Are you reading books on wolves, Howard? Howard, I will not take this chaos in my house. Howard!
Julian.
Brother!
You're pole vaulting. I've come home, brother. Did you get my call? No, Michelle, she,
George, I was a level 5. I was a king among men. And then one day, I was in my office and I fell asleep. And I saw myself walking. I was asleep, but I saw myself walking down a road and people were laughing at me. And when I looked down, I saw that my penis was missing. And in its place was the Jeffers logo, and no matter how hard I tried to get rid of it, no matter how hard I scrubbed or washed, it wouldn't leave. It was then that I knew I had to escape. Before I blew up like all these other fools. I went to South America, and I lived in a grotto. And then one night, after drinking corned beer and guinea pig, I saw myself pole vaulting, like when I was young, only much higher. And I knew if I came home, I might be able to do something. George, I've come home to live up to our family name. I've come home to claim our heritage. I've come home to live in the pool house, to seek strength in the hope that I might I know, brother. I know.
Let's keep those phones ringing. I love that sound. Ring, 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 ring. Yeah, keep them going. Oh, boy, do I like the sound of that. When I told them I wanted to hold a telethon to raise awareness about all the explosions that have been going on across this great land of ours, the networks, they looked me right in the eyes and they said, "Byrne, you're crazy. You are cuckoo wacko. You've gone around the bend. Nobody is gonna wanna watch a show like that." Well, guess what? You have proven them wrong, my friends! We proved them wrong! With us right now is Joe. Joe just wanted to walk again. Joe's psychiatrist gave him 2 weeks to live before he exploded. But thanks to working so hard to understand the beauty of his position, as you can see, Joe is still with us. How you doing, Joe?
We love you, Joe!
Big round of applause for Joe. You know, ladies and gentlemen, we can all be like Joe if we stamp out pain wherever we find it and learn to accept the beauty that is all around us.
Cindy, where are you?
I'm on level 4, George. Mark and Al and John from 5 had me stay last night and take the McPoot. I'm a goob now, replacing Charisma. You're a good ton, George. You've been a good ton for a long time. And I know it must be hard being passed over by a younger and more able employee. I hope it won't bother you that I am a female. Is it going to bother you, George?
No.
I know you had a good relationship with Charisma, one that I hope to emulate. You tons are going to be working harder now, and I don't want there to be any problems between us. Is that understood? I'm setting the forms. I'd like them back by lunch.
Jeffers morning levels 2s and 3s and 4s. A sad announcement. After becoming increasingly unproductive, Charisma, a goob from level 4, has left the Jeffers Corporation. Good news is, Cindy, a ton from level 3, has passed the McPoot and is now a goob. Congratulations, Cindy. Jeffers quote of the day. Give me productivity or give me death.
Hi, honey. Roger called. He's on his way over.
Do you feel
You seem to be getting it.
George?
Going higher.
George.
George.
What?
Yeah!
You could have did better than that. Give me a chance.
Hey, it's Raj. Hello. Me, George. How you doing, big guy?
So, I'm out with this chick the other night. She tries to touch my package. Right? Right? That's really... We need a lot of tension. Let's see if we can't work that out. Two more. Just try and take it easy and relax. That's it, buddy. Oh, that is it. How's it work? Work going pretty well, Tiger? Does the doctor still think that you're going to explode? Good. Good. That means that the treatments are working. Just another minute, we'll be able to take off that soothing, exfoliating skin cream. Sleeping well? Okay, that's not what Michelle says. What about the sex? That is what Michelle says.
Do you want to be happy, George? You sure you don't want to just quit? Because I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling that energy. Do you know what I'm feeling in this room? S-H-I-T, George. You know what S-H-I-T means to me? S-H-I-T means someone doesn't feel lucky to live in a great land like this and do great things before us. Someone doesn't feel lucky to work for the Jeffers Corporation. Lucky to have a wife who's able and willing. Lucky to have a house, drive a car, a boat, golf. Lucky to have wonderful conversations with people like me. Do you know why I think S-H-I-T exists, George? Because someone is not trying hard enough. Now, when I came on, I told you that I'd make sure that you didn't explode. And as your life buddy, your professional pal, that's my job. But didn't I say it was going to take a little bit of faith and effort? Well, you gonna give me a little bit of that? You gonna give me a little bit of that? You can give it the old college try? Great! Good. I'm just gonna give you one last small piece of advice. Close our session. It's perfectly natural to desire sex, George. A man who doesn't desire sex is a man who doesn't believe in the world he's living in, doesn't believe in the future. A man who doesn't want sex is a man without hope, without faith. A man without sex he's not a man at all. He's not a man at all, George. Well, Roger the Codger hasn't lost a patient yet, has he? I want you to do something for me. Promise me you'll try. Tonight, after I leave, I want you to go in that bedroom, and I want you to grab that wife of yours, and I want you to just...
Sarah.
Keep those phones ringing. Ringing and dinging and dinging and dinging it. That's the sound I like to hear.
Outer space is empty of all thoughts and desires, just as life is empty and meaningless, and can only be enjoyed when we realize this essential connection with the universe. Wear a hat 12 hours a day. See DVD for complete instructions.
Welcome to the Jeffers Corporation, the largest and friendliest and most profitable corporation in the history of mankind.
Jeffers morning. Got this bad boy last night. Supposed to reduce stress and physical energy by 50%. Game with arm rests.
George Washington, Winston Hammerman, level 3 Visioneer speaking.
George, it's Cindy, level 4 Goop. I would really like the forms by lunch.
Jeffers morning.
Jeffers morning levels 2s and 3s. You all are now probably wondering about the visitors to your office this morning. We're pleased to inform you that the Jeffers Corporation will be releasing the Cuddle Crew later this quarter. Mr. Jeffers is very excited about this product, as he is convinced the Cuddle Crew's tension-relieving strategies will significantly reduce the chance of explosions. We would like each of you to spend as much time as possible with your Cuddle Crew member, as we will be testing you later on how the product has changed your lives. You may pick up your bears now, and if you squeeze their ears, you'll find a nice surprise.
How old are you? Ooh, I smell berries. Isn't this a wonderful day today?
General, we got toys across the river letting Red Coast over position here in camp. I'm not sure how much I'm going to stay here, sir. General, pardon my language, but those damn turncoats are allowing us a chance of facing our enemies on the field of battle, sir.
I want you to get me Hamilton. I want you to get me Hamilton and Jefferson. We need to draft some legislation on this. Quick, go, go!
Yes, sir!
We got a problem with the men, sir. The men are freezing, sir. We just got word. The other unit got routed outside of Boston, sir. It doesn't look good, sir, does it? I think we're gonna be singing God Save the Queen forever, sir.
You tell those men to have faith!
I don't know how I can do this in good conscience. It's in good conscience, sir.
You tell the men that the general has a plan to overtake the British before the sun rises in the morrow!
Plan!
Go do it, Corporal! The future's grim. There's no way out. We're beaten and whipped. Now we must rightly surrender.
George? Listen, George. Look.
Hey, George. Are you gonna be okay?
or burn.
Our quest for happiness will not fail.
Michelle.
Reports have confirmed so far that over 300 people have been killed. To repeat, Burn Goodman, entertainer, actor, and Pisces, exploded this afternoon while performing on stage. Among the dead are Billy Moot, another man named Joe, and Roger the Codger, famed life coach. They're telling me that we've just acquired footage of Burn's last few moments. Okay, you ready, John? All right.
Stop! Stop! Give me the... Hang them up! Hang all the phones up now! As for you pinheads sitting there at home in your living room, well, turn off the television set! Now! Go with me! Get away from me! You know what I spend your money on? The money you've been sending in to me? You want to know what I spend it on? I spend it on whores! Yeah! And pills! And slot machines! That's what I spend it on. See, at the end of the day, you gotta, you just gotta, oh fuck.
I don't know how you came to be here. I can only guess that you're like me. That somewhere inside you, a part of you is asking you to listen. I did this once before. In a dream.
George. Listen, George. Look.
Maddie, how are you?
Great.
Are you sad?
No, not at all.
Do you feel any pain? What if you hit yourself? Would you feel pain then? Oh, oh, that's enough. That's enough. Good girl. So you see, the newly developed inhibitor removes any thoughts, pains, or emotions that could lead to explosion and replaces them with instant happiness. If you feel like you might be in danger of exploding, please contact your supervisor. Maddie here wasn't too happy before she got fit with hers. We even had to keep her locked in her room. But now...
Jeffers brand inhibitors come in 3 great colors: caramel orange, candy spice blue, and radiant red.
AM 1440. Music from the past to put your soul at ease and help you see.
Hi, George. It's Charisma on level 4.
I wanted to call before. I noticed you got in a little early.
Oh yeah, well, you know.
I got in early too. Goodbye, George. What can I get you? Oops. There you go. Okay. Anything else? Cool. Be right back.
Excuse me. I'm sorry about that.
George? George Washington Winston Hammerman?
Yeah, I didn't want to bother you.
Wait, okay, just wait a second. It's my dad's place. Come on in. You look like I imagined. Am I? Probably you didn't think, I'd be at a place like this. Someplace a little bit more sophisticated. A level 4 goob ride ought to be more impressive than... Listen to me, I didn't want to bother you. You were spying on me, weren't you? Sitting there trying to decide whether to leave or not. I should be so mad at you, shouldn't I? How are you, George?
Todd exploded. And Cindy got promoted. I dreamed of you.
take me somewhere. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. We just met and I don't know you, and you have a ring on your finger.
Number 9000. Catch a falling leaf to make a wish.
Jeffers morning.
Jeffers morning, employees. I am here to make an announcement regarding our president's speech of last night. After evaluating the tragic death of Bern Goodman and the resulting chaos, our president wisely declared explosions a threat to our way of life and approved the deployment of inhibitors to the following increasingly chaotic areas. We here at the Jeffers Corporation wholeheartedly endorse this measure. The use of Jeffers brand inhibitors in the undeveloped area will drastically improve these dangerous and backward regions. But more importantly, it will show us a vision of the happy future that is waiting for all of us. In keeping with the President's agenda, I am announcing my own initiative. Any Jeffers employee who demonstrates explosive or potentially troublesome behavior will be immediately inhibited.
The announcement of a fair in the undeveloped areas. Oh, I for one can't wait until they reopen the highways and let us see our leader's vision of explosion-free living.
Happiness is being happy.
Happiness is being happy? What the fuck am I supposed to do with that?
It doesn't make sense.
I have eaten so much butter. I could milk myself. Happiness is being happy? What fucking moron wrote that? Get away!
You do number 800 with the butter.
Deer feed? Deer feed, anyone? Anyone?
Take a seat. The FBI's in the woods. I think they're gonna raid the place. They've been arriving in a steady flow ever since the president made his announcement about the inhibitors. Somehow someone leaked word that there was a party or a revolution happening here. It is political. Or at least that's what they like to call it. Don't even know they're doing the same thing as everyone else, just using a different name. Entertaining themselves. Missing it. Lying. None of them care about pole vaulting. Or dreams.
I used to build those models. You know, with the miniature soldiers. Remember that summer I recreated Washington crossing the Delaware? Legend has it that Washington was visited by a vision in his tent the night of the crossing. And the other night I had that dream. That was him in his tent the night before the crossing. And this woman that I worked with appeared. And she was trying to show me something. And the next day I went and saw her. There was a moment in the restaurant where her hand was just a few inches away from mine, and I thought, if I touched her hand, it would be just like stepping into a pool of deep water. She's just a woman I work with. A level 4 goob. But when she talked, I felt... Well, I don't know. I'm not even sure it matters because I didn't touch her hand. And what was ever promised in the dream, I didn't see anything. I saw her, but I saw nothing else.
You see, the newly developed inhibitor removes any thoughts, pains, or emotions that could lead to explosion.
Your right arm! Ah, George, how could you ever think you could beat us? Dream! George, didn't I tell you? Dreams are never real!
Tea time, everyone, tea time.
Three great colors: caramel orange, cheese spice blue, and radiant red. In my dream, you take me somewhere, take me somewhere, take me somewhere.
The use of death spray in the underworld.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. We just met it.
Well, I had a dream that if I came out here, he would show me. He would show me.
Well, what do you see? George? George! Where are you going?
George.
George, this is Cindy, level 4 goop. Is Mark there?
Mark.
From level 5.
Nah! 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 Nah!
Hey, wait. Wait. I bought the scooter. I wear the hat.
Nah!
No, I won't let you cover up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, George. Hey.
AM 1440. Bad news, my fellow soul shakers. As of tomorrow, AM 1440 will no longer play music. My producers asked me to read the following. The president increased the explosion threat from dark brown to magenta and would like anyone who feels that they may explode to head to the undeveloped area where there are inflatable castles for the old folks, empanadas, and women in bikinis.
Howard? We wish, of course, that our women would die like biting rats in the cellar. Our men like wolves on the mountain.
Yep, she's dead.
She put the gun in her mouth. She apologized, pulled the trigger, and blew her brains out. So I put the gun in my mouth, apologized, and pulled the trigger. Shells weren't in the book.
Honey.
Shut up. I have been sitting here all afternoon trying to make myself explode, and I can't. I can't do it because there's nothing in me. There's nothing left. And then I realized what no one is saying is the people who are exploding, they aren't sick. They're not evil or dangerous. They're better than us because they still feel something. They still dream something that hasn't been ripped out of them by haircuts and lattes with what kind of milk and an ass that won't stop growing and a husband who can't get his dick up. See? Nothing. Nothing left. miss that. You want to hear the sickest part? The last time I felt alive was the day that we met. It was at that bar down on 30th. I was drunk. I had been getting drunk every day for a month, just fucking laying it out there, you know? And you walked in with your college degree and your middle finger on your shirt and your talk about being George Washington Winster Hammerman, and I thought, what the shit? Why not give him a shot? And then the next thing I know, I am sitting in a bedroom with a gun in my hand because I want to kill myself!
George Washington Winster Hammerman. Level 3. It's amazing. I pride myself on concentration, on the ability to focus my mind and my body on any given subject, to not engage or witness any other thing outside of that realm in which I'm involved. Make sense? And right now, I'm looking for the man Mr. Jeffers has seen in this tunt, and I don't see it. And that concerns me because there is a fucking war coming, tunt. A war that will decide whether this society, look at me, continues to pursue the path provided by Mr. Jeffers, or conversely degenerates into fucking chaos! Now, we have been looking for good men to help us with this fight. We did not think much of you. We didn't even know you existed, but then you provided us with this. Mr. Jeffers took great pleasure from that drawing. He's outside, waiting. Beautiful, isn't he?
Don't be afraid. I know my muscles are big, but I only work hard for exercise. Would you like something? Soda? Alcohol? I don't usually show myself to my employees. In the past, it's had a negative effect on productivity, but times are changing. I'm showing myself to employees like you now. Employees I believe I can trust, because we're in a fight to save our way of life. As much as I'd like to believe that inhibitors and a few laws will stop the chaos, all analysis confirms the war has just started. Many confused and foolish people out there are beginning to question, beginning to think. Thankful. Yes. When I analyzed your picture, I realized that you were one of a few people to grasp a fundamental truth. That it is only in a world where men have evolved beyond emotion and become willing cogs in a great machine where there are no dreams or explosions, because there are no independent thoughts or actions or goals, that real peace can exist. What were you thinking of when you drew this?
Dreams are dead.
Part of you is in pain.
Yes.
Part of you is angry. I like you, Tut. I'm going to show you how you can have the peace you want and live in the world we both know is coming. Do this, and your pain will stop. You'll never have another dream for the rest of your life.
Welcome to Isadora's. Would you like to join us for dinner? Please. Great. Here's where you can sit, right over here. Thank you. Don't you look nice tonight? I'll be right with you in a moment.
Wait, do you remember me?
Were you outside earlier?
Yes.
That's terrific.
I was wanting to know if you'd like to go on a ride.
Oh, I love rides. What kind of ride?
On a boat ride.
Would you like anything to drink?
I don't know if you're gonna understand any of this, but I thought of all the places it might work would be here, on a boat in the water. I met you at your father's restaurant. We were sitting at a table like this, and your hands were just inches from mine like it is now. I'm just gonna take this off, and we'll see what we see. I'll put it back on if I have to. Stop the pain for both of us. Crisp.
Would you like something to drink?
AM 1440. Music from the past. Well, this is it, my friends. I am signing off.
There's nothing. There's nothing left.
Tomorrow, I will become the Mr. Happy in Slap Comedy Hour. Let's say goodbye now with one that will be missed. Try to hear it now, the way it was heard way back when.